It's an hour after sunrise. I know it still looks kind of like it's just breaking daylight, but it's just one of those kind of days. The wind is just now starting to move everything enough to chat with you guys. The birds are starting to chirp, that kind of thing. Things are waking up, it appears. But Dad and I are about 300, 350 yards apart up this bottom this morning. Over my shoulder here's an old creek. And what we found, we were in here about 3 weeks ago. This is one of the bottoms we walked. And the only cover in this bottom is some greenbrier right along the edge of the creek. It's like the creek banks are a little higher and the greenbrier kind of set in there. This particular spot that I'm in also has two little small, super small little creeks that come from the other side and come in this way. Then I've got this transition that comes this way, so there's a lot of things coming together right here. So the wind is definitely starting to pick up. Gonna probably have to put on my hoodie because I sweated to death getting in here this morning. But that's the game plan. We'll let you know if it was a bust here shortly. Probably give it till about 11 o'clock or so. About 15 minutes to 11 new time, 15 minutes to 12 if you're going by the time that was 2 days ago. So got to get used to this new time change. But anyway, 4 little bucks combined, they probably would have scored, if we counted every inch of every buck we've seen this morning, probably scored about 17 Boone and Crockett inches. But they would have probably ranked really nice on the Spoon and Crockett scoring sheet, but we've already put 2 does in the freezer. I don't think I really need anything in the freezer at the moment. So that being said, 17 full inches are looking for a little better. So we're gonna start wrapping our stuff up for the morning hunt, because we've got a little to-do list to get done before we can head in for the evening hunt. And sunset is now like 4:45, so it's crazy early. Days are super short, so if you're going to get in there in time, you gotta hustle. So we're probably going to do just that. We're gonna hustle down the tree, hustle out of here, hustle, get something in our bellies, get the to-do list done real quick, and head in for the evening hunt. Man, it would be really nice for that thing to still be there when I get back. When I wish I had me a little bit bigger boat. So we're going in for the evening sit, running late, but I mean we've hustled ever since we come down out of the tree. It's just that time of year to where if you're switching spots, you better have your stuff together, because it's short days. Essentially this evening I found when I was walking last week these ridge fingers. If y'all remember, I found a shed up here, same set of ridges, and this little bottom runs up in here, and there was like a spot. Didn't see much buck sign, but it was really hard. It's been really hard to see like activity sign, like feeding sign and trails and stuff, because the leaves have been falling so much. And I saw some activity where it looked like some beat down trails, which has piqued my interest. And with us getting in late and it being 70 degrees, I decided to give this spot a try. I'm trying to walk up this bottom so that anything over either side can't see me, and at least can't hear me as well. Exactly how I wanted this to go. Absolute disaster. There must be a hot doe in here or something, because obviously I woke up, I videoed just a really nice deer. No doubt shooter. And he's looking at me, but he's obviously got a doe or something, because he doesn't bust. He just kind of eases off, and I'm sitting there watching him through binos. At this point, I already put the camera down. By the time I hear something walking on my ridge, like right over. So I only had about 4 or 5 steps to get to this big white oak tree right here. So I made the dive into this white oak tree. As soon as I did, I looked up at an 8-pointer. I think it was an 8, probably 115, 120 inch deer. Come over the top and made me, and he blew out, blowing and raising cane. So God almighty, I guess I can ease up to my tree. There's the tree that I was wanting to climb. I had my eyes on it. Well, we're just about situated. I guess we can, I don't know, wait on another 140 inch 10-pointer to come by, since those are around every corner. Man alive. shooting light left. It'll probably take me longer than that to get snuck in over there. Dang it, man. As luck would have it, he came back up out of that bottom on the other side. So I'm assuming when that 8-pointer took off raising cane, they just kind of held tight all evening. They came back up the opposite hillside from me, and I watched them over there for the last 30 minutes of daylight, and they went off the other side. He's locked down tight with that doe, so I might cross my fingers and hope that they hold tight to their location there all evening, considering that I don't think once they lock down, they don't do a lot of moving most of the time. I think, I'm no pro at this, but from what I understand, I think they stay pretty tight to wherever they're at, so I may get in here bright and early in the morning, try to get down there closer to them and see if I can look into them being in that same place. So, let's get out of this tree for now.
Hey, we appreciate you guys joining us for this video. If you like this one, you'll probably like the next one. I'll leave it up here in the corner. Don't forget to subscribe and follow along with us, or leave our social media links down in the description below. That's also where you'll be able to find links on the turkey calls we use and the apparel we wear and that kind of stuff. So you can find that in that little drop down description below. And as always, we sure appreciate you guys following along.